Hi, welcome to my channel. Bonjour et bon dia. I thought we talk a little bit today about the Mariel Tarot. You know that this deck has been out for quite some time, actually. Yeah, 2012. You know, 13 years already. And this is the deck. It's funny because for all those years I was attracted to it, but then in another way, I was, struggling with some cards actually, because there were not only one. Yeah, my cat, of course, needs to come here now. I think you can see him. Here he is. So yeah, and you know, for all those years, I don't know, kept myself away from it, and finally, I've decided to buy it. So I found it secondhand. This is the bag I've made for it because I thought the colors were matching together. So yeah, I bought it secondhand because it's a deck that is kind of pricey when it comes to mass market decks, and as I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not, you know, I didn't want to put so much money on it. So it was kind of, new. You have, I don't know if you can see. It's yeah. So it's actually the last deck I bought in 2024. And I think I bought it on December 30. And actually, you know what? I made the count, and I think last year I didn't buy so many decks. I was actually quite busy, so I didn't have the time to spend, enjoy my tarot last year. So yes, let me check because I have it here. So it's like I reowned 19 decks, and I bought, let me check, below 19, you know, I made a little note there. I think I'm, yeah, I would say 6 or 7. I think I only checked the sold. So, yes, this was the last deck I bought last year, 2024. Yeah, it's the second edition, so you know you don't have the old cards. And so I've been working with it for a month now. I put one card, sometimes in the morning, sometimes at nighttime, depends, you know. And until now, I mean, I don't know what to think about it. So the book is nice. It's in color, as you can see. She talks about, so Mary White, she talks about the Kabbalah, which is not really a thing that I'm, you know, into. And also, she talks about a deck that actually I have. I could show it probably maybe in another video. It's the Grand, what's the name of it? Can't remember what she's saying about, you know, she talked about an old deck. And I think she inspired from this quite a bit. Oh yes, the Grand Etelia from Jean-Baptiste Alliot. So yes, actually I have this deck, and I think it was interesting to, it's just for study. My version of it is quite old. I think it's kind of, you know, vintage. Wait, actually, let me show it to you. So yeah, until now, I'm not sure what to think about the Mariel Tarot. So this is the Grand Italia. I think mine is quite old. I found it secondhand, but it's the same back. If you know, as the Tarot de Marseille Grimaud Paul Marteau 1930. It's actually the same back, and the cardstock also feels this quite the same. You know, it's super sick deck. Like, I don't know if you can see. And yeah, what I've seen a stamp somewhere. Not sure if I find it, because it's not slippery. I mean, it's very, very old. You can see, you know, by the colors of the cards. And I think it's around the same, you know, area as 1930, because I actually had the chance to have a 1930 deck in my hands. So I quite know how it, you know, it feels, and the cardstock and all that. And I don't know. I saw a stamp on one card, and I think it was saying, yes, here it is. You see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, 1890. So I mean, this deck is really, really old. You see, cards are and the same stamp is actually on the 1930 Tarot de Marseille. So this is why the same back, same it's thick. Cards feel the same to me. I think this is a piece of, you know, really vintage one. So yeah, I have this deck, and actually I tried to use it to, you know, work with the Marielle, because she talked about this deck in her book, right? And I think she inspired from this quite a bit. This is actually a really nice deck. You see, this card is damaged. I think it was stuck in I don't know. Well, so I was not talking about this. Sorry, going everywhere. So I've been working for a month now because I ordered it on December 30, received it in the first days of January, and been working with it since then. And I just put one card because I don't feel like doing an full reading with this deck. Okay, I love the art. The art is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Absolutely love this card. It's gorgeous. It's yeah, I don't like this card, by the way. This is a card that I don't like. It's reminds me a lot of the Thoth Tarot. And so yeah, but what I mean, let's say you see these cards and you don't have the title. I mean, are you able to tell which cards this is? You see, this is my point. Like, if you don't see the title, there's no way, except for some that are, you know, actually the majors, I might say it's okay. But if we go with this, and if you don't have the title, would you guess? Would you guess that this is the Seven of Cups? So this is a bit my, so like here, we got it because, again, this is very inspired from the Thoth. Then this, I mean, how in hell would you know what this card is? And this is one of the cards that, you know, kept me away from this deck for such a long time. Again, like, 8 of this? Really? If you don't have the title of the cards, you know, and that's what is quite difficult. How could I say? It's like if I take a deck, I want, you know, there's two. I want it to be easy, and I want to, boom, see the cards, you know, and get it. Like this card, I mean, come on. Really? So there's a lot of cards like this that, you know, and even I really absolutely love this. I love that 4 of this, that strong stone and stability. You know, this house like built on stone, top of a mountain. I love it. This was really, you know, yeah, strong and stable. So it works. 4 of Cups. Quiet, calm, be bored also. This, I mean, come on. How do you know this is the 5 of Wands? You see what I mean? This, yes, you got the devil immediately, right? And this is good. Even I don't like the purple. This, I mean, how do you know what card this is? So I made actually this little exercise that I'm doing right now with you. Hiding, you know, I did it for myself. I was hiding the title and I was like, okay, what is this card? So it's not in order, of course, because I've, you know, I shuffle it every day and I use it every day because, you know, I'm trying to understand this deck. And maybe I thought if I was called to this deck now, it's for some reason. Maybe I'm ready to work with it, or I have things that I need to go. This, yeah, you got the 2 of Pentacles, right? Even without the title. So it works for some cards, but not for others. I like this card, so I want to keep it high. So the art is beautiful. I think, you know, and some cards are great because you got what it is. But some other cards, even the art is gorgeous. I'm like, okay. This is another card. So, you know, in the second edition, they changed some cards. The High Priestess, the Hierophant, I believe. Yes, I think the Hierophant was like the 2 mammal of knowledge or something like this. And they changed this. This is so disappointing. I mean, this is the Mariel Tarot, right? Everything is so quite, I mean, difficult to interpret and understand, and even it's beautiful. I mean, this is boring. This is disappointing. This is not Mariel Tarot. And if they needed to change the first edition, well, I wouldn't, you know, this, yeah, I'm so disappointed with this card. But I mean, if I want what I mean is I love Rider-Waite-Smith. If you know my channel, you know I have tons of them, like mini, this Sentinel in the Tin, the Borderless, the Vintage, the Tarot Vintage from Luz Carabero, and then I have Tarot Vintage, the 1972, without the copyright. I mean, I love IWS, but if I want a Rider-Waite-Smith, then I will take a Rider-Waite-Smith. I don't want this, right? If I take the Mariel Tarot, then I don't want this. So, this is said. Again, let's do that little work. What card is this? Like, are you able to say? Six of Swords. So, next. You see? And I'm not a beginner into tarot. So, I would imagine for beginners how it is. I mean, unless you really felt, you know, and you use it as in maybe an oracle, which is quite what I'm doing because I'm pulling only one card every day, you know, to have something to think about and to, I don't know, work like what have been my day, what is the day, you know, the card to make me think about something because before I go to sleep. So, but and which is funny is that in the guidebook the keywords are pretty, I would say, standard, pretty standard keywords. So, which is funny because the art is really, you know, away from this. So it's quite difficult to read if you're not first language English, you know, speaker. As I'm French, it's quite difficult. I use the Google translation for these quite a lot. You see, like this card, yes, Eight of Swords. It is completely different from the RWS or the Thoth, but still you get the Eight of Swords. I mean, this is why some cards are really nice, and but then look at this one. Like, if you do not know that deck, I mean, this is a beautiful card. I absolutely love this card. This is one of the cards that made me buy the deck, like, you know, if you say. But then, like, would you get that this is the Ace of Discs? I mean, really, without the title? And I don't know, I really don't like this card. Also, I feel like it's so different from the rest of the deck. I don't know, I really don't like it. Something with this card. But then when it comes to the majors, I mean, you got, yes, I think we all could find that this is the Chariot, with even without the title, you know. So some cards is perfect, but oh, this is a difficult one. I mean, it's, you know, from Marseille, Thoth, RWS. Do you have the 10 of Cups there? I mean, boop, boop, boop. So, and this, yes, I find the Thoth, I find the Tarot de Marseille, I find the Two Swords here. It works, it works. But, you know, some cards is just like, what? Like, really? Like, If you don't have these, because this is the sign that you see on almost every deck, 10 of Disc. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I hope YouTube, that, like, this is one of the cards that I struggle with. Like, King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is one of the cards that I was like, I'm not buying this deck. So it kept me away from, you know, years and years. Yeah, so and like this one, I like it. 9 of this. So I don't know, I still so I've been working with this deck for a month now, and I still don't know what I think about it. Like, this card, even the art is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, but see, I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, if you, oh, but this is beautiful card. For example, the Emperor. It's gorgeous, and it actually reminds me of the, you know, the Asian Emperor. So this works so well. The art is gorgeous. This is beautiful, and yes, even with the title, this works. So I wish, like, again, this is the same for this. Like, the Hermit works so well. Hanged Man, of course you get the Eggman there. I like this peaceful. This works really well. Rest. Even it could be a bit difficult if you don't have the title, but it's, you know, you get that. So that was my thoughts. I don't know if this is interesting for you guys. This is a gorgeous card. Actually, this is one of the cards, again, with probably the Death and the Emperor, and this is one of the cards that made me buy the deck. I absolutely adore this card. This lion, you know, you can really feel this instinct, you know, between your legs, this animal strength and instinct that we have inside us. Absolutely love this. And those hands like this feels really like, you know, when you're, I would say, trying to calm down, you know. So yeah, this is a gorgeous card. The Lovers, it's beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so this is really thought, in my opinion, for the Queen of Disc. This works perfect. I mean, King of Cups is in the water. You have the trident here. It works perfectly. Oh my gosh, this is one. It's, I mean, yeah, I don't know, some cards. So this is it. I still don't know now, after months working with the Marielle Tao, what to think about this deck. Even the art is, again, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so this my little video about this deck. Please feel free to leave a comment, you know, give me your opinion about this. You know what? Let's have a card for all together. So if you don't know this deck, if you haven't, you know, heard about it, I can show you what they say in the book. Let's have a little so the cardstock is not my favorite, but not the worst. Yeah, let's have a card. Give us a card for this video of it's kind of a review. Let's have a card for this Sunday morning. All right. Oh my gosh. And we have the Four of Cups in the back of the deck. Five of Wands. You see, this is one of the cards that I showed you, and I said, I mean, is there a chance that you can see that this is the Five of Wands? I don't think so. If you don't have the title, I mean, come on. This is, I don't know, but you know, I bought it, and I don't know. I finally, I think it was the time for me to have this deck. Let me put this close if you want to read the signification. You can pause. And here are the keywords: perseverance, indomitable, unyielding, invincible. Oh my gosh, sorry about my English. Unrelenting, hard work, dedication, singular focus that overcomes, never give up, tip of the spear, trail blazing. And she gave also a reversed meaning for each card. So this is beaten, discouraged, dispirited, and loss of confidence. Fatigue, overworked, running ragged, tired, flagging, spent, surrender, give up. So, you know, I don't know. Mariel Tarot, very beautiful art, very interesting deck. Still now, I don't know how I feel about it. So I hope, this was interesting. Hope you enjoyed this, spending this little time with me. I'll see you soon. I want to talk about Lenormand for my next video, and also about decks, that I've reowned and finally I bought it back. I don't know if this happened to you, but we'll talk about this in another video. Until then, please take care. Bye!